Ian's asking us, are you more excited for Fantastic Four or Superman?
Fantastic Four, 1000%. Superman looks like it's going to be disappointing. I'm done
Really?
with these. I'm done. I'm so over DC movies. I've wasted so much money hoping that the next DC movie is going to be good, and it's not. And it's depressing, and I'm over it. I'll watch
Um,
Superman when it comes out on streaming.
I
It's
think
that's
to Joby's point, there is a bit of whiplash. We went from hyper realism to gritty to like kind of hopeful, which is okay. It's a very, I think, semi hard pivot. Like I'm kind of excited, but if it was more Snyderverse stuff, I'd be like, let's come on, brother, like let's
Yeah,
go. But I do appreciate that James Gunn is very good. It makes me excited for it. But yeah, it's just like we went from like 10 years of you're gonna die to like love you guys, which cool, but also it's like, damn, it's a lot. But I mean, Warner Brothers is getting it finally because they have a person. What do you think, Brian?
to be honest, like this is the most excited I've been about a Superman movie ever. Like I was kind of like you guys at first, where I was like, oh, DC, the Batman was really good because that was something completely different. So, and then I had my trust in James Gunn just because it's James Gunn and he knows how to do like just movies in general and knows how to like make a good like story involving like an ensemble or just involving like just like superheroes in general. But I wouldn't lie if I was saying, that first trailer with like the OG Superman like theme started playing in like really slow and then like having the crypto reveal like made me like, fuck, you're gonna make me really want to see this movie now. Like it feels like a Superman. Like that's the thing.
That motif was really well placed. It did stir me
It
as
was a
well. I
very
like it.
good motif.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I do agree that the WB burn is like fourth degree at this point. So it's very hard to trust in anything that's coming out of WB now. But
I just want to say Blue Beetle was fun before we get there, and of course the Batman. Just want to shout those two out.
Blue Beetle was suffered from WB Discovery's fucking bungles,
Yeah.
100%. But no, I think that Superman's gonna be really fun because we've been so inundated with the dark, like quote unquote edgier. Because I don't think like Superman was like super edgy, but it was very like dark and dreary and like monotone and you know I miss the old days of like the 90s watching like the Superman cartoon, like the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited kind of stuff where it's like Superman's supposed to be that guy. Like if you guys haven't seen the Superman cartoon that came out like last year on HBO
The
Max,
anime one?
yes. That's a really really good show, and having this movie kind of resemble just that in tone where it's like the bright colors, the more optimistic Superman that is really what Superman's supposed to be, is like the very optimistic character. Like that's looking more like that, and so it makes me more invested than having like, even though Henry Cavill did a really really good job. Like he was Superman for a very long time and it was cool. But I'm kind of glad we're kind of veering back into like more of a classic Superman where it is going to be like the uplifting kind of like storytelling, hopefully, fingers crossed. But, on the flip side, I'm very invested in seeing if we're going to get like an actually good Fantastic Four movie.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that the other ones weren't entertaining, but like, come on. Do we really need a fourth time to like get Fantastic Four right? Hopefully, I don't know.
What happens when you rapidly cool hot metal?
But I don't know. Like, I'm gonna say I'm more excited about Superman. Not that I'm not excited about Fantastic Four. I'm really interested in Fantastic Four, but like just the idea of like actually seeing something different from DC is more intriguing to me. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, hopefully different.
Hopefully different.
I mean,
That is
at the very least we
the
get
very-
Nathan Fillion in that fucking bowl cut at the very least.
and be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like Guy Gardner should be.
What do you think, Ian? Which one are you more excited for?
Ian says, I have hope in James Gunn. I hate when they make Superman too overpowered. That is why Christopher Reeve speaks to me the most as Superman. I really like the CW Superman and Lois show. I heard Superman and Lois was actually a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen clips
Yeah.
of it, and it's very, very like down to earth, surprisingly. But it says Fantastic Four is going to be interesting. I love the outfits and the future retro vibe, 100%.
Hell yeah.
And then he just says Superman and Lois was amazing. Yeah, I have my fingers crossed that Marvel Studios is like now in like a trajectory for like having a path, because I know it kind of got really fucked up the past like 2 to 3 years with like having a plan, having it derailed, trying to recover. It's not like working out, and then now they're kind of getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Also-
Having all that shit go down did not help with their planning.
No.
That, like you said, definitely derailed a lot of what they had planned.
Yeah. It's like the COVID times knocked them around. They tried to overcompensate, ended up hurting them more because a lot of people got burnout from the MCU. They started kind of
Working
getting
animators.
that too. They started kind of getting back on track, then the whole thing with fucking, Kang happened. And now they're kind of getting back onto like a track where it's like, okay, let's just finish this. We'll have a fresh, clean slate. And I don't know if this was true. I don't know if you guys see people reporting that Kevin Feige was going to be leaving.
He threatens to leave every so often.
Does he? I'm not like
Yeah.
super into like the know about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think like every couple years he's like, "This is it, I'm out," and then they're like, "Well, I'll push it back a little bit longer."
You need another 20 million, Mr. Feige, sir.
Exactly. He's like, "Oh, but my bank account.
It's reaching critical mass.
I need more money."
Ian was saying, so I'm going to have to lean on towards Fantastic Four more. Now there is some connection being closer to Doomsday. Oh, I didn't hear that.
And Sony's never going to sell the rights to Spider-Man.
Of course. I mean,
But I want that too.
they're making money.
Yeah. I want Sony to sell those rights. Real bad.
5 more shitty Spider-Man.
Why would Sony sell the one thing
Jason
that's making the money? I can't
You guys
remember.
want the live action Electro movie? Here you go. Boom.
Sony will never sell the rights to Spider-Man as long as they know that they can at least make some money off of Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse 3 has to literally bomb. Like, it has to be like the worst thing they've ever made to be like, okay.
And according to the stuff they showed off at I think it was CinemaCon, I think. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. But from what people saw, on those closed door, presentation is holy fuck. Get ready to bring your second pair of pants to the theater and then buy the Spider-Man branded ones in the lobby for your third pair because you're going to shit your
And put them in my
pants.
popcorn bucket too.
Put it in the popcorn bucket. Make it a brand deal. But no, yeah, as much as I agree, I would like to see Spider-Man, fully be just under Marvel and just be done with it.
I mean, they already have Spider-Man at Disneyland and Disney World.
They have everything but the movie rights to Spider-Man. That's it.
Exactly. With
That's
some, like you could buy out those rights so quickly.
They could, but
they're not gonna.
They're not gonna.
Here you go.
So
Sequel
sad.
Madam Web 2
Unless
and
if Disney
3.
buys Sony, which I don't see happening. Not one bit.
The mouse ain't hurting for Spider-Man that bad.